That's why we're here. Sorry.
Yes.
We're taking over this interview.
Yes.
I love it.
We're supposed to say what Detroit
What are we
67
saying? Okay.
being in the show has meant to us.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my family is originally from Detroit, and I really wanted to do this show for my grandfather, who actually passed away during the rehearsal process. So this show is really special to me to pay tribute to the city where he grew up and, raised his family and lived through the riots, and it's been spectacular.
Same here. That's funny because we have that common ground. For me, it's the same thing. Watching, my father just found a video of my grandparents living in the 60s just recently in the basement and having a party. So I feel like I have a little bit more of a feeling to do him justice, him living in that time and being able to really represent what Detroit was back then. And it means a lot to me to be able to convey the love and the progressiveness, as well as the racial tension that happened that essentially brought our city to where it is now. So
Doing this show for me, I'm a really huge history person. Like, I will sit and watch the History Channel as much as I want to. But doing this show for me, it allowed me to actually examine a very pivotal time in Detroit's history. A lot of people know that there were riots in 1967, but a lot of people don't know exactly what led up to the riots. What was the cause of it? What was the environment like? What was the racial divide going on in the city during the time? And doing this 50 years after essentially the riots happened, it was very interesting to me, and it was very great for me to see exactly how far we come, and also relating it to 2017, how we still are dealing with a lot of the same issues that we were dealing with 50 years ago. So what this show brings is not even showing the racial tensions, but it's also showing the relationships of someone who's black and someone who's white. And it also shows another different layers that I'm not going to give the whole show away, but it shows a lot of other layers in regards to how women react to certain things for people that, why are they dating this person, why is that happening? So giving the history and bringing it forward is one of the reasons why I did this show.
Hi, Chandra here. I think for me, the family aspect of the show is what drew me. I am a very family-oriented person. I am the take care of person in my family, and it kind of models my character, Shell, in the show. She is the person that makes sure that everything and everybody is okay. She cares about her family, she cares about her community, and that, like I said, that character is just like how I am in real life. And they will tell you in rehearsal, I'm kind of like mama to them too as well. Like, I'm always
she just yelled at us.
Make sure that
like 5 minutes ago.
Just yelled at us in the
I was going to go to my car, but here we are.
and during that time, family and community was very important.
Mm-hmm.
And during the show, made me see that even more, and made me feel like, wow, I wish our families and communities were more cohesive like they were back then. And I think we all would accomplish a lot more if we stuck together as family, communities, and friends. Because this show has really brought us together. I've worked with Carson before, and I've known of Ken, but I just met Chaz. But it feels like we've known each other forever.
Yeah.
So we're like a family on stage, but we're also a family behind the stage. So if you come to the show, you will see that cohesiveness and family that I'm talking about, and I'm sure it will move you like it has moved our audiences thus far.
And we're missing 1/5 of our family.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claudia.
She actually did go to her car.
And she did. She just had a birthday too. So yeah.
So hopefully you please come and see this show that represents the family that we are off stage as well as on stage. I think it's an amazing show to show
3 more times.
love, family, and racial tension back in 1967 in Detroit, 1967. So.
Yeah, and it also shows that this is not a fairy tale story. Everything doesn't end pretty. But the thing is, there's a lot of things that go on here, and the message, I believe, is how you rise above things that happen to you and in your life, how you move on and persevere. That's a huge message in this show. There are only a few tickets left. So if you want to see what this cast has worked so hard for, I mean, these are hard working people, very talented, and they give their all here every night to make
Don't
sure
count
you
yourself
have
out.
fun.
As
So does she. So does she. She's
Show.
being modest.
So I don't want our work to go in vain. So you come on out and just come enjoy what we have to offer you.
What she said.
And scene.